Healthy eating is hard. Wait, no, this video is about how to make it easier. Why am I saying it's hard? Well, I'd be lying if I said changing the way you eat and being super healthy is easy, especially if you don't have the best diet right now. But recently, I've been leaning into these 3 principles which simplify the whole process of eating healthy and staying on track. And I think just using one of these principles can dramatically improve how you eat and what you eat. If you had to go over what you ate in a week, what would it look like? These days, you can almost get anything. And because of this, it's really easy for the majority of our diet to come from something packaged. Here's something crazy. A paper from Nutrition and Diabetes 2020 found Australians get 38.9% of their daily food intake from ultra-processed foods. This means more than a third of what was eaten either came from packets, something that was mass-produced, or were instant meals. Okay, so since moving into our new apartment, my girlfriend and I have sort of changed the way we eat. We're trying to follow the first principle, which is having an unbalanced ratio in favor of natural food over processed food. Basically, what that means is having more of this over this. This is probably the best and easiest one to follow because it helps with so many other things. Processed foods are usually higher in calories, they have other stuff you don't need, so having more natural food instead of this can help you keep your calories in check. But what's even better is that there's no feeling of restriction. Most diets, they're based on something that you can't eat. This isn't a diet, it's a principle. So you're allowed to have junk food, you're allowed to have something processed, and you shouldn't feel guilty about it. Just make sure you have a crap ton of whole foods that aren't processed and that they're natural. That way you'll probably be eating a lot more healthier. Anyways, this principle wouldn't mean much without the next. Whether you're trying to lose weight or put on muscle, there's one thing that pretty much rules everything. Portion control doesn't necessarily mean you have to get the scales out and measure every single thing you eat. For some of you, it's doable, but for a lot of us like me, it's annoying and we can't be bothered. So a mistake that I've made is thinking it's an all or nothing thing. It's not. I think we need to apply degrees of portion control. So we've been in lockdown for almost 3 months and I've been a lot less active. So I need to find a way of managing how much I was eating. The best way I found was just to take off a bit of what I would normally put on my plate. It's not entirely accurate, but it's a level of portion control which works for me. So if you're someone who's struggling or finding it hard to stick to eating healthy, find an experiment which level works for you best. Maybe it's eating on a smaller plate, or maybe it's just measuring one of your meals throughout the day. Just being aware of how much you're eating can be the difference between you putting on weight or losing weight. I don't know about you, but I snack a lot whenever I feel some type of way. Whether I'm bored, procrastinating, or just stressed out, I go to food. It's so easy for us to go to food as a source of comfort or distraction. So this leads to the last principle, your relationship with food. To help continue eating healthy, we need a way to manage our emotions. I'm not saying you need to be in complete control. That's impossible. The goal is just to be aware of why you're eating. So knowing this, it not only helps you snap out of that zombie mindless eating, but it can help you be more mindful of why you're eating and when you're eating. Half the time, I'm not even hungry. I'm just bored or trying to get away from work. And it's in these moments that can really add up over time. And it can take you away from your original goal, which is to improve the way you eat. So if your diet isn't that good right now, don't start off with all 3. Start off with 1, treat them like Lego, and build up from there. But if you had to start with 1, I would highly recommend the first one, which is about natural foods, smashing that out of the park. And to help you with that, I've built a tracker that you can use to sort of log your food as you eat it, and to help you visualize how much you're eating of what. You can grab this by signing up to the Trimmed newsletter. It's free and you can unsubscribe at any time. Oh, before you go, if you want to improve your habits and being healthy, you have to work out. So this video can definitely help you out with that. So what are your thoughts on these 3 principles? Let me know down in the comments because I'm sure that can help someone out. My name is Victor. Bye.